got our grandson over there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh,
So everybody, hey, here we go again. Hey, welcome back to Constructive Talks in the backyard of my dad, Mr. Wright Sr. Hey, big fella over here, big brother. Hey,
How y'all
CS.
doing? How y'all doing?
And we just want to talk, like we do. We talk and we have good conversations about things that are real and things that actually happen in our societies, in our neighborhoods, local, right?
Indeed.
Things
Yep.
that we experience or go through. We have no clue what the topic is about today, but what I want to say is, what's been on your mind? And CS, we'll go to you first, man, because you're younger. How old are you?
Right now I'm 42.
42.
Yes,
Snide
sir.
that,
nose,
Yes,
right?
that's,
sir.
hey,
Yes, sir.
excuse me.
Yes,
That's
sir.
old man George.
Oh
Old
man,
man
George.
George
Yeah,
right here.
CS, that ain't CS.
Okay.
That was his brother, CS, but that's old man George right there.
Yes, sir.
Old
Yes,
man
sir.
George.
Yes,
hmm
sir. Yes, sir.
Old
Okay.
man George.
Okay.
Uh,
hmm
So what's been on your mind, man? Because I know you've been out here and working hard. What's been on your mind?
I tell you, man. Me personally, and I know we all probably got that same dynamic. We got. Some people go left, some people go right, man. What's been on my mind lately? The world it constantly change. You know, and I realize is because the world constantly change you kind of lose touch with it because you don't know if you're supposed to change right along with the world or you stay the same. So me saying that, I realize the cars even changing.
hmm
So if a car change, I sit back sometimes and want to do people change.
That's right.
Hmm.
You
Yes,
know,
sir.
I know bills change.
Yes,
Correct.
You
sir.
know, sometimes they be low, sometimes they be high.
But they higher than they used to be.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
indeed,
sir.
indeed.
Yes,
But
sir.
it just the my point I'm trying to make is what do I do or what do we do? Do we change right along with the world or do we stay ourselves? I think personally that we probably got to change right along with the world because it's the world itself.
hmm
And you do get older. You don't stay younger. You get older. So it's I think it's a blessing to be able to change and have a strong mind to be able to change right then and there on time. Or the problem is when you don't think about change, so you stuck in that one place forever. Especially around if you're around people that's not gonna remind you not to
Brother
change or
Lee, go,
to do
go
different
meet her,
things.
Lee.
So
Go meet her, man.
uh, I think it's just a big blessing to kind of be able to realize the thing that's going around you, the good and bad things, because like I said, the world gonna change. You probably need to go right along with it.
So let me let
Um,
let me can I let that be the topic? The world is changing. Should we change with it?
yes, sir.
That's the topic. The world is changing. Should we change with it? Okay, Dad, what you got to say on that topic?
Paul, I just heard what you said. The world is changing. Do we have to change with it? No.
Okay.
No, sir. Hey, if you got your mind made up and you got your business fixed with Jesus, now you know I'm gonna say that.
Mhm.
Hey, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But I keep telling these people. Matter of fact, we were talking a couple of days ago. I was talking
Okay.
to people a couple of days ago, a certain fella a couple of days ago, and he said that he thanked the great supreme being for blessing him with the
Mhm.
thing that he has, you know, and that's good. Hey, but if I could get up, y'all, if I could,
You can go get
if I could get up
it.
and talk, I would. But
You good,
it,
Dad?
it's like it's like this, man. You didn't have to be here, but you're here.
Mhm.
Treat your people good. Your people around you, you treat them good. You understand? And come back to the same thing. I don't think you really got to worry about because you know what I'm saying. Before Jesus, man, and I always come up with this. Am I wrong? I always
So
come up
you have
with
a
Jesus.
conflict sometimes. You have a
Hey,
question.
man,
You're questioning.
thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hey, uh, to me, man,
Mhm.
it's like they were finna destroy the world. Hey, my man not Gabriel, but I get that name for you, people. and put it back. The next time I come on here, I have a name for you. But they're going to destroy all of mankind on earth. Yeah. They were going to destroy, but guess what? Jesus came. God put Jesus in him, man.
Yes, sir.
And he went to Raphael, Gabriel, all of them. You got to know your angels. You got to know your angel name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a spiritual war as we speak. This big bad dude standing up here looking down on you if you were to see it. You excuse that French. Yeah. I'm the angels that God knows, man, that's helping us, to keep things from coming out there to us to destroy us.
Yes, sir.
And this I know, but I'm saying this. Hey, man, the old people back in the day said, keep your ducks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Praise your living God that is him with you. He told you, I'll never leave you. I'll never forsake you. So, you know what? If God leaves you, then you ain't got to worry about God. Everything going to disappear. We ain't got nothing to worry about. The scrubs, a little old bitty, the smallest thing you can find down there. I ain't talking about them things shining. I'm talking about the smallest thing you can find down there on that dirt, on that gravel. That's what you are. Compare to God Almighty.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And you know what? I just believe this, gentlemen. If you believe that right there, boy, I just believe that everything that you believe in is going to be all right. I think you'll be all right, your family.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be all right. I don't, like bad people and stuff ain't going to last. But what I get a kick out of, Mr. Wright, is when you say, can I get up, man? I need to get up. Boy, people, hey, but I need to get up, children. But you know what? Just imagine an angel 15 feet tall, wings 26 on this side and 26 on that side, and got a flaming sword in his hand, 20 feet long. And what he do, can't nothing mess with it.
Mm-hmm.
He the man. He fight for you. The angel fight for you.
It's always good to have an advocate.
He fight for you, dog. All them old demons and stuff at you, he step in the mix. Just like he said, no, you can't mess with my son. You ain't messing with my niece.
Leave old dude alone. Leave old girl alone.
He a bad boy. Yes, sir, he a bad boy. But okay, I'm gonna come on with it. I'm gonna shut my mouth.
No.
When I get to going like
what's been
this.
on your mind lately, and you're letting everybody know.
Yes, sir. And when I get like this, man, it's just like that. I don't mean no harm. I hope God will bless everybody and get everybody. Hey, we got to get on the road to help, man. See what road I'm on. When you get so old, you got to cut out all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You get. Hey, I'm gonna say it this way, and I'm gonna shut up and leave them out there, Jan. 50.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, all your life up to 50 years is doing this. After that 50, is doing that.
Downhill.
You're going downhill.
You said you're 40 what?
You going, hey,
like he tells a scary story
you
right
going,
now.
you going downhill or up. It don't make no difference how you like it. You can like it or don't like it. You understand what I'm saying? That's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I'm over 50. Hey, I ain't trying
Way
to do.
over.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do what I was doing back then.
When you was 50.
Yeah.
Or 40.
Hey,
or
cause
30.
you doing it, I'm telling you. Hey, but boy, I got something good for you.
Okay.
It depends, young man.
Is this what you were talking about earlier? You said you had something good?
It
Is that what you
depends.
about to talk about?
You got to wait to
Okay.
get you covered, man. Hey, it depends. Damn, you make me forget. Hey, it depends, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, guess what?
What's up?
Lee, as my son, when you out here like this, and ain't nobody out here but me. Just like me right now, I be out here. Ain't nobody out here but me. But yeah, I'm just the wrong. The two left shoes they put on backwards. God and Jesus and Gabriel, Michael, all them people, they right here too. They right here too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
In the midst.
Yes, sir.
In the midst.
Hey, yeah. And you ain't nothing you can do about it, ain't nothing you can say about it. You know what? We just somebody here. And in the end, God gonna take care of whatever need to be taken care of. He gonna take care of it. You know. So I don't want nobody to be sitting down here right now. Our people, I don't want nobody to do bad.
Correct.
I want everybody to do good. And you and CS, hey, CS is the brother that done come up with us and been like my son forever, just like RJ. But you, Mr. Wright, you've been a hellfire man, and you still are. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you.
Never quit,
You know,
man.
hey man, but I'm telling you, it's so many things we don't know. People go to college and what is outside of that? All kind of hey man, you know what? They go through all kind of things, get all kind of education and stuff. All kind of good stuff. Answer any question you got to answer. But guess what?
What's up?
It ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. The great God Almighty got every answer that you can ever want to know about. He got it. And I promise you, if you hang on with that man right there, if you hang on with him, one day you'll be all right. Right now, we in the midst, we are floating around, just messing around. And then you know what? When you, it's me and you.
Yes, sir.
It's you and it's me.
Yes, sir.
When me and you do that right here,
Yeah.
it's gonna be only.
We tight, Dad. We tight. Like,
I'm telling you, man.
We down like 4 flat
tires.
tires.
I'm telling you, like 4 Cadillac flat tires. you know what I'm saying? And CS over here, the brother over here, old man George.
Oh, Snide
Old man George.
Yeah.
You know what? That dude that sit down, that cat sit down with you and talk exactly what you talking and know what he talking about. You know why? Because he got a good mama. You know why again? Because he got a good grandmama. And you know what again? Because he got a good great-great-grandmama.
Indeed.
And they put that stuff on him. Indeed. And he got to listen to it.
Indeed.
I'm telling you, man. You know what? I get like this, y'all.
Hey, I asked Dad, I asked everybody, what's been on your mind? And he's definitely expressing himself for everybody to understand.
And I love everybody listening to me, too.
Correct.
I love everybody listening to me. I hope somebody out there can get something out of this. You know, maybe 1 or 2 people say, damn, Mr. Lee right. He right, man. You know. Yeah. Cause I'm telling you, hey, get this, I'm gonna shut up. It's some big boys standing out here that you can't see. Bad boys. And you ain't gonna do no more than they let you do. In the name of Jesus, cover this precious blood. I'm out. Y'all go in with it.
Well, no, you can't go nowhere.
I'm gone.
Because you back. You still in this
I'm
conversation.
Huh?
So everybody understand now. The question is, the world is changing. Do we change with it? We had 2 points of views and 2 considerations to take, and I'm going to let you know this.
Yes, sir.
I agree with both of them. 100% agree with both of them, because that's the things I write about and talk about in the bubble and Fixing Unbroken Me is, one, you get into your bubble and you create that space, that safe space for yourself that helps you be good to help others.
Yeah.
And have someone, people see that you're good, so they'll radiate around you.
Yeah.
They'll kind of hang around you because they know they're going to get some good outcomes.
Accumulate good.
That's right. So that's one thing. You have to change with society. If not, think about this. What I want everybody to do right now, if you don't think you have to change, you get you a horse and buggy and ride it around the streets. Give your car away. Don't take the plane anymore. You get on a boat if you got to go in the water. Don't take anything that technology or time has changed into our convenience.
Yeah.
Be it TV. Don't stop watching TV. That might be a good thing. Stop listening to the radio. No social media. Right? Don't use any of that.
Left behind.
Left behind. Why do I say that? Because, the world changes and we have to change how we deal with things. It's just like what we're doing right now. We're capturing this time because what we used to do is tell stories.
Yeah.
And nobody's telling stories anymore.
Mm-mm.
We're sitting right here now telling stories. We're sharing these stories with the world, right?
Yeah.
So guess what that is? That's staying the same, Dad. That's not changing.
Mm-hmm.
See, so it's times to change and it's time not to change.
Yeah.
So you don't change who you are ever to appease anybody.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed.
Right? Because if we do, we'll be doing things that we see on the internet people do to change their looks.
You do what everybody else
They're
does.
beautiful without changing those looks. We'll see people doing things for entertainment that's unnecessary but just to get clickbait.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's embarrassing.
Yeah. And
And
it's
it's,
not the truth.
and it's not that person being themselves.
Yeah.
They're trying to please people to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at me, hear me.
Yeah.
I'm crying out. I'm crying out in a manner that I need to embarrass myself because nobody's listening.
Right.
I don't have those folks who didn't change where I can go and have a safe space to
Excuse
grow.
me.
Yeah.
So I agree with both of you. You're right.
Yes, sir.
The person who you are, don't change it.
Yeah.
But the way technology is going, you need to stay up to date because
Where the
my
world
dad
going.
said something a long time ago. He said, Lee, one of the most embarrassing things to me is that I had a job, but I couldn't use a computer.
That's why you gotta change.
He didn't have the means to change,
Yeah.
but that lets you know, like we said, change will leave you behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
And change will leave you looking crazy.
High and dry.
Yeah, and guess what usually happens? And we see it all the time. We're older. Okay, so everybody, we took a little quick intermission, but we're back and we're talking about, hey, the world changes. Should we change with it?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things we said, yes, hey, Big Brother CS said, yeah, you need to change with the world. He's correct. We have to because I'm not riding a horse and buggy anymore.
But you
I
had
just
you
can't
had to
do it.
change. You had to change with the next man say. You got to change with him. You got to roll with the flow. You understand what I'm saying? But still, you got a chance to do your own thing. You ain't got to agree with nobody. I ain't gonna call nobody's name, but I ain't got to agree with nothing you say.
Be your man. Be your own man.
I'm my own man.
In your own bubble, in your
Yeah,
own space, as long as you're good.
exactly. And I'm sure that's why you got that bubble.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the air. You understand what I'm saying? Your own bubble. And I'm going to put this in there. You are your own button pusher. When you let somebody else push your button down when you screw up,
Yes,
you
sir.
are your own button pusher.
I agree.
And with this right here, hey people, I'm just here too. And I'm getting a chance to voice my little opinion. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like everybody else.
Major opinion.
Hey,
Okay, everybody. Hey, so CS. So you said yes, we should change. What are some considerations or some perspectives folks should look at as they change with society? What are some things that you kind of want to stay on the top of your maintaining list as you change?
Well, changing, it definitely come with, changing definitely come with choices. Because you ain't gonna be able to choose in every situation that you don't wanna change or don't have to. When the world started changing, you got to change right along with it because that's the reason why you got to be able to change right along with it because it's changing.
Give us an example of what a thing that you changed.
So, for example, when it comes to me making change for the world itself, I know for example, I know the light bill places not in the same place they used to be.
You had to go somewhere else.
I know the water bill place ain't in the same place that it used to be.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Because the world changing, they building buildings where the
Right.
light bill place used to be at.
Right.
You got apartments where the water place used to be at. So now they've been changing the roads to make it to them same places.
Let me ask you this. You're talking about utilities, paying utilities. Do you
Yeah.
use auto pay or do you go to the office and pay?
And that's a good. I'm glad you asked me that question too, because at one time in life, that's what I'm talking about change also,
Mm-hmm.
because this wasn't changed. Usually you go pay your water bill
I
at the
remember
water
that.
bill place.
Yes, sir.
Now you can pay your water bill online.
Mm-hmm.
You used to go to the phone place and go pay your phone bill at the phone place.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can pay it online.
And
That's
really,
what I
who
mean by the world is changing.
when you come back and said they ain't paid your water bill, you ain't paid your water bill. And this lady came back to me the other day and said that she owed 900 and some odd dollars for a daggone water bill. And she's been paying $43 a month. And now she owe all that money for a water bill. You know, the people coming in like y'all talking about right now, different people coming in with that junk and charging people, hey man.
You don't get the mail in the you don't get the mail in the mailbox anymore.
That's right.
You know, and that's what I
That's
mean
right,
by the
brother.
world just keep constantly changing. It's even the smaller things. That's the bigger things also, depending on how you look at it. But the smaller things in the world, the things back in the day used to be the smallest things in the world. Now they're the biggest things because now we all on one accord. Now we got to do things a certain way.
Interconnected.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
I think it's coming to like they said it would. Everybody gonna have a card, a number. It's
You got Social Security.
it's gonna turn out until a number.
Mm-hmm.
I know one thing. When I also say that we gotta follow the word how it change, it's we don't have a choice.
That's right.
You don't have a choice in it. You either gonna pay that bill online, like Andre said, that bill online. You either gonna pay that bill online, if that's the case, you know, they're talking in general, or it ain't gonna get paid at all.
Because the office might be 10 miles away and you don't have the ability to
even
get
make
10
it
miles
there.
away.
Exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
they just go to show you how things just constantly changing over and over.
Correct.
Overnight.
Mm-hmm.
It's changing
Yeah.
overnight. You know.
So, as you say that, it's pretty cool to think about that things are supposed to get easier, but it's getting a lot more complicated, right?
Yeah.
And what is the complication is that nobody's training anybody up to adapt to the change.
Yeah.
They want everybody just to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of folks are getting left behind.
Yeah, cause they ain't sending no letters in the mail.
Yeah.
They're saying this how we gonna do it, this year or tomorrow or next year.
And figure it out.
Yeah. So
Either you adapt and got somebody to read your mail for you that's younger, or you just get $900 behind on your water bill.
There you go. You just get lost right behind. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, because she probably she probably was used to going in there and paying $43.
That's what she said. She
$43.
said that. Y'all didn't see that,
And
man?
yeah, no, I'm just saying that person that was handling her stuff,
Yeah.
he didn't tell her, hey, ma'am, your bill is way more than $43 now.
Yeah,
It's $100. It's
damn,
$75.
yeah.
Nobody said it.
Right, and I'm saying exactly what you saying, and what that lady said.
Correct.
She said, "I can't pay that." They said, "You gonna be able to pay?" She said, "No, ain't nowhere in the world I can pay it."
But they do have systems, but somebody need to help her not get her lights, because after you're so old, they won't turn your lights off.
Yeah.
If you're a certain age, it's illegal to turn your lights off in most states anyway.
They should send that letter in the mail. This is where they send them bills in the mail. Well,
Hey.
they did.
Whoa, hold up, man.
What's up?
Here I come, y'all.
Okay.
Hey,
Come on.
that's why you and me, my grandson, me and him supposed to stick together.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying? Help each other out. That's what I mean by stick.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying? You know what? If you don't, and the way the world going today, you can't live by
They'll
yourself.
leave you behind.
Well, you said something, Dad, that
Hey, man.
that most races do. Most races stay together throughout their generations, and they automatically help.
But look who they are,
in
sir. Look who they are.
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
White people,
Most of them.
white people, Mexican people stick together. We don't. We don't stick together. It is. Each his own. I ain't gonna mess with you. I ain't gonna mess with you. I ain't gonna mess with them people. I'm gonna do my own thing. And when it don't work no more, it don't work no more. Because God up there. My mama told me, yeah, look out for you. So I ain't sweating all this other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't finna sweat it.
So-
Look, I'm gonna do your little dance, people. That's
a
me.
good one.
That's it right there.
And then,
I
you
ain't
know what?
sweating it.
So let me say this to you.
Yes, sir.
You are correct.
Mm-hmm.
So the frustration that we have about how society has changed
Boy.
Yeah.
and the world has changed, we
Yeah.
have to have the cool calmness inside to articulate why the importance of us to pay attention. And
That's so we won't get left behind.
okay. So what we have to do is we have to communicate our messages to our people and anybody listening
Yeah.
in a manner to help them see it. Because most people are so frustrated they can't
Right.
communicate
You
with
right.
the folks to pass the message on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll complain about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we have to do is use the coolness within us to
Mhm.
say, you know what, let me be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Let me be calm because I need to talk to the folks younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
I need to talk to the folks that won't pause to listen because they're caught up in the
That's it.
change of the world.
Okay.
Right?
You right,
Yeah.
man.
So
Yeah.
it's
I
our
I agree with you
responsibility.
100%,
It's our
sir.
responsibility, and as we have our frustrations and our angers, man, to say, hold on, you know what? I want somebody to hear me.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I allow them to hear me? I put that message in what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what, Dad? I have to do this, Big CS, sometimes like, hey, doggone it, it frustrates me. Yep, but stop, slow down.
Yeah.
Now, how do I get my frustration out in an articulate manner to help?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people shut you off as soon as you curse.
Yeah.
A lot of people shut you off if you raise your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you over animate.
But you know what,
Right?
though?
Yeah.
But one of the cool things is that, see, that's why we're helping each other.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Right? Exactly what Dad said. We're
Yeah.
here together, sticking
Mhm.
together, help each other get that message out
Mm-hmm.
to help the people we love and
Mhm.
care for most,
Yeah.
which is
Mhm.
who? Everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No matter what. We're advocates of the unheard.
Yeah.
We're advocates of the folks who are afraid to talk out loud.
Yeah.
Because of repercussions. We're advocate of those who never thought to open a book
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
or to listen to a podcast that's constructive
Mm.
because they rather listen to mess.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we're advocates of that. So as we talk, somebody's going to say, you know what? Hold on now.
Mm-hmm.
I just heard this old man and this middle-aged dude, old young dude, and this young snide-nosed dude,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they was talking about how important it is
Mm-hmm.
to understand that change comes,
Mhm.
adapt to it,
Yeah.
and guess what the old school said? But don't change yourself.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I agree.
all right.
Don't
Agree.
change yourself, right?
Right.
Change yourself.
That's the importance.
Right.
So one of the things as we grow older and the change comes, we adjust to it to get our message out.
Yeah.
But we don't change ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you brothers. Hey, you brothers.
Indeed.
The system is messed up. The system is messed up. The people you think talking for your ass, they're talking against you.
So let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
that's the prison life.
Yes, sir.
So how
That's a lie, period.
no, but let me ask you this though.
Okay.
That's a good
Yes, sir.
description of some
Mhm.
things that happen in prison
Don't go to
with
prison.
the leadership and the people
Mhm.
who are incarcerated, right?
But hey,
So let me-
wait, one more thing, sir. Hey, it's the big man now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say that before you say it. It's the big man doing them little people like that, coming to me, getting me
Mhm.
to do that, Lee. You know, to fight them people, them brothers and stuff in prison, and out here the same way. You know what I mean? Yes, sir.
Because
Hey.
they had a good prisoner.
Kindness overtake anything.
Yes, sir.
Kindness overtake anything.
So let me ask you this.
Yes,
then.
sir.
Since
Yes, sir.
we're talking prison right now.
Yes, sir. I'm
So-
talking all life. It's
Okay.
life, period.
But let me ask you this.
All right.
Prison is
Yes,
the
sir.
base of it to
Mhm.
explain life.
But here you is out here fight for me and everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we ain't got sense enough to come to you when you say, hey, man, I appreciate you fighting for me.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
scared to go in that hole, man. I wouldn't have went in there. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. You know, hey,
So
man.
let me ask
Go
you
ahead,
a
sir.
question now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
Ask me.
okay, we're talking about how society changes and should
Yes,
we
sir.
change?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The younger generation says yes. The older generation says no, but no is don't change the person you are, and yes is adapt to change,
Mm-hmm.
right? So let me ask you this now. Here we go. So
Yes,
because
sir.
I want to see how how we value the past.
How you add the old man something and see what he could comprehend back to you with it. I got you.
How we value the past.
Yes, sir.
When was the last time you was in prison?
I learned a long time ago, even from Aunt. Don't go no prison.
You never went.
So that ain't what I do.
You ain't never been.
Nope.
When the last time you was in prison, Dad?
Prison?
What when you was in jail? When the last time you was incarcerated?
Damn, I've been out. I'm gonna tell you like that. I don't know. I've been out 15 years.
15 years.
Hey, I mean, let me tell you this. hey, that's a blessing for learn me. It learned me. You understand what I'm saying? It really did.
Your actions as you was younger caused you to get incarcerated.
Yes, sir. And now you know what? Ow. No more incarceration for me. You know, no more, man. Because you know what? If you run around out in the street with the wrong people, selling crack for another man, selling whatever for somebody else, they're going to get you.
Dad, see, hold up, man.
And you going your ass to jail. Yeah. Hey, people, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm worried.
Okay, listen, Dad. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You did exactly what I was talking about. See, you was giving a strong message about what not to do in coolness.
Yeah.
In coolness, right? You see that?
Yes, sir.
And that's what we have to do.
You learn me
right?
a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
man.
So when we do that, we're going to affect more people, all races.
Yeah.
Because everybody encounters what any human does.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter your color. You have people that's been in jail.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter your color. You have people that's been through hard times.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter your color. You've been mistreated.
Right.
Because you're not like those strong people you talked about a minute ago.
Yeah.
That control the things.
Yeah.
The systems.
Yeah.
The businesses. The money flow.
Mm-hmm.
The real estate, right?
Yeah.
All this and that.
Yeah.
So everybody has been a victim or been part of helping them get more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So now understand this. I look at it like this. If the past is not conducive to my present growth, I don't care about it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
At all.
I agree.
I don't relive pain.
I agree.
It does nothing for me right now. You know what my past experience taught me? What not to do and what to do.
Exactly.
What to listen to, what not to listen to.
Yes, sir.
What to say, when not to talk.
Yes, sir.
But it's never taught me to dwell in it.
At all.
Because it's not doing anything for me because I know the difference. Like, and I give everybody an example. Go touch a hot stove.
Mm-hmm.
You learn as a child not to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how many times you got to talk about it
Hey.
and relive it? How many times do you got to turn that stove on and see it's hot? Once.
That's it.
But what do we learn from that? We learn things that we can help others. Why? I'm going to tell, my little nephew RJ, don't touch that stove, it's hot.
Yeah.
Right? And this is what we do, Dad. This is what we do, CS. We teach folks right now in our speakings to value themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve it.
That's right.
They deserve it.
To value their space,
Yeah.
man, because it is so important.
Yeah.
Because nobody can breathe the oxygen you do.
Can't breathe for you either.
Nobody can see the sights you see.
Can't see for you.
They can't hear the words you hear.
Can't
Right.
Right? And
Yeah.
they can't speak the way you think.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
When you were little,
Mm-hmm.
a little guy, different, me and you and C, you ain't never visualized nothing that some super you could do, like what you call these dudes, a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never experienced nothing in your life that maybe just right now if you needed to, you can just walk up through yonder, get up and down here, and walk in the air, atmosphere.
Have I've
Hey,
dreamed of being a superhero before.
hey, man.
You know what, Dad? Go ahead. Let me answer your question real quick.
Yes, sir. I've got something to tell you.
When I see and hear things, and the way I analyze it and see it
Mm-hmm.
is usually different than anybody else around me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you say something about something, I can see the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I can see how to get to the end in like seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That's a superhero.
And you know what? That has been good as well as bad for me in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Because it always takes people time to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
but when they're hearing it, they don't get it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But
after a time
right,
pass, they like, oh,
That's what he
right.
meant. That's what he
But
was saying.
yes, sir.
I have left this place and walked in midair like stepping on steps, going where I want to go in midair.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? Hey, you know what, man? Hey, if people left from this earth
You don't look right.
and went slammed to, I ain't right.
With your
I
Dallas,
don't
you
even
got your
feel right,
Dallas,
man.
you
You
got
know
your,
what? Let
gotta
me
put
tell
your
you
Dallas
something.
cap on.
Let
You
me,
look funny.
hey, you know what? The reason why I'm telling you guys this
hmm
is because I know I ain't gonna be here that much more long, and that's why I'm talking to you guys the way I'm talking to you right now. So one day y'all gonna come and sit down and talk. Boy, you remember what Bo said, Dad, or whatever, Unc said, this and that. I already know. You can feel it. You know.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't nothing you don't know.
But that's your legacy right
You
there. Look
know,
at your
hey,
legacy.
yeah,
So this is forever.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you,
You
you
make
know
that real
what?
clear too.
Hey,
That's the
I-
love and respect
hey,
that I love
man,
about you.
you know what?
You make it
You
real.
know what, man?
Yes, sir.
I done been there and done that. I done been through the fire, and I done been through the rain. The first time I ever got messed up, they took me away from you.
hmm
Took you away from me. The little fella I put up on my neck and ride like that, they took me away from you. And I stayed gone all them years.
A lot of years.
Yeah, all them years. You know what? I ain't gonna cry tonight, people. God knows, and I know where I've been and what I done been through, and I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. God got my back. And with all you fellas and ladies and things out there, nothing but peace and love. You know, and anything else I can get to you, you think you might can get a little piece of our it and live on a better life, well, I hope and pray that you can do that. With that right there, I'm out. I love you, and God got your back.
Okay, CS, I'm gonna pass it to you, man. Any closing? Take as long as you want. Ain't no
Yeah,
rush.
you talk.
hmm
Well,
That's what
just
it is,
and
Jesus.
I know we jumped to the top of the topic.
Yeah. The
That's
topic
even
tonight is the world is
Man.
changing.
yeah.
The world changed. Should you?
You the world gonna either change with you or without you. But this is what I said. The best thing to do is try to kick your kickstand up and change with the world, because that's gonna be the best thing for you
hmm
in the future of your kids. But like my uncle Bo says, at the end of the day, sometimes there's no reason to change, and when you're in favor with God, even if you are in favor with God, it's no reason to change, you know. But at the end of the day, this world nowadays, it'll leave you behind if you
Hmm.
don't hold on. And just not you just changing. Just something that you got to do yourself
Your
to
actions, your
prepare.
operation.
You got to
All
prepare for
right.
the future for
That's
your
right,
your
man.
grandkids,
hmm
for the people that's behind you. So, as the older gentlemen that we are, we got to make sure we remind our younger generation that
Mm-hmm.
keep God first and keep
Mm-hmm.
on making the right choice and
Please.
keep on moving forward in
Please,
life.
man.
You got to go with life, because
Man.
that road went left one time. Now the world will change it, go right now. So you ain't gonna be able to go down that same road and go left, because they done changed it, go right.
yeah, they'll
So you
carve a
got
new
to
one.
go with the world, because
Hey,
we ain't in control of it. Only
God ain't
God
went
is.
nowhere, y'all.
That's it.
He
So
ain't going nowhere.
um, love for one another, and
I like these,
let
though.
God be our peace,
Yeah.
hmm
and let the world be a guidance to us, if it's gonna help us move forward and take our future grandkids and families. So
Hey, see, you know what?
that's what I got for it.
The gentleman that you are, you will always prosper.
Yes, sir.
I remember, I remember, as you was a little guy, young guy coming up,
Rooting for
you always been
Yes, sir.
respectful.
Yes, sir.
Always.
I
You
whoop you with
understand what
respect
I'm
now.
saying? Hey,
I
and
whoop
you know
anybody with
what?
respect.
Well, where you are now and where I see you at right now,
Yes, sir.
you going to prosper.
Thank you. Thank you, Aunt.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir. You going to prosper because
Thank you.
you ain't with all that old stuff. You going to prosper. You understand what I'm saying? Because your mama done taught you, your grandma, your great-great-grandmama, and I knew you. and you always been a straight up brother.
Thank you. Y'all teaching me now.
You know, yeah. And I tell Lee, you did what I'm saying. I tell Lee all the time that you a good brother, you know.
Okay, man. You know, I tell you what, I appreciate that closeout that you did, man. And folks are getting to know you in this community.
Indeed.
And you know, it's always good to have good people and be surrounded by good people.
Yes, sir.
Everybody on my closing is, I've been there and done that, but one thing that I have never done is not be good. And I appreciate everybody listening to this podcast. There's more to come, and understand that the world changes. You must change with it, but never change who you are.
Exactly.
I appreciate you, and y'all have